Am I the asshole for ruining my sister's wedding after I found out she was having an affair with my fiancé? I'm ashamed, but I need to confess and figure out if I'm completely out of line. Here's the story. I 34F have a sister, Zoe 30F, who's always been the golden child. She's always been pretty, charming, and always seemed to have everything together. Me? I've always been the quiet one. I'm not saying I'm jealous, but it's hard to ignore when everyone in your family seems to love her more than you. Anyway, fast forward to about 2 months ago. I'm engaged to Mark 31M. We've been together for over 5 years, and we're in a really good place, or at least, I thought we were. Zoe has been dating this guy, Tom 30M, for about a year and things seem to be moving quickly for them. They got engaged a few months ago, and I was genuinely happy for her. But then things started to feel off. I noticed that Mark and Zoe were acting strangely around each other at family gatherings. There were these small, weird moments where I felt like they were hiding something, but I convinced myself I was just being paranoid. You know, the usual. But one night, I went to visit Mark at his apartment to surprise him with dinner. I was about to knock when I heard voices inside. I didn't think anything of it at first until I heard Zoe's laugh. The laugh she only uses when she's really comfortable with someone. I pushed the door open, and there they were. Kissing. I froze. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Mark immediately pulled away and tried to explain, but all I could do was stare. Zoe looked at me with a blank expression, like she'd been caught, but didn't care. Mark was scrambling, apologizing, saying it was a mistake. But I saw it in their eyes. This wasn't a mistake. They'd been having an affair. I didn't know what to do. I was absolutely devastated. I told them both I never wanted to see them again, and I left. I spent the next few days in a blur of crying, rage, and shock. I debated whether to confront Zoe or Mark first, but I realized it didn't matter. They'd both betrayed me in the worst way possible. Here's where I did something unforgivable. Zoe was supposed to get married in 2 weeks. The wedding was all planned, and I was supposed to be her maid of honor. I showed up to the rehearsal dinner, but not to support her. I had one goal, to ruin everything. I wasn't thinking clearly, but I couldn't let her walk down the aisle after everything. I told everyone at the dinner about the affair, right in front of Mark, Zoe, and our entire family. The fallout was immediate. Our parents were devastated. Tom was in shock. Zoe was crying, saying she didn't mean for things to get so complicated. Mark kept apologizing, but it didn't matter. The wedding was called off, and everything fell apart. Now, my family is furious with me. They say I'm a monster for ruining her big day. Zoe says I destroyed her life and that I've taken away everything she worked so hard for. I can't even look my parents in the eye. Everyone is telling me I went too far, and I'm starting to wonder if I really did.